Hello students, in this video you are going to learn about gaining ratio. Gaining ratio is the ratio which the continuous partner will occur the share of profit from retiring partner. Instead of that, the continuous partner or gaining partner will give some amount of goodwill to retiring partner, or gaining partner will give some amount of goodwill to retiring partner and sacrificing partner. I will explain you with an example. A, B, C are partners in a firm. A, B, C are partners in a firm. B wanted to retire. So B retired. A and C accepted B's retirement. A and C accepted B's retirement. Now A and C wanted to be as a partner continuously in the firm. So in this sense, this B's share of profit will be taken over by A and C. This B's share of profit will be taken over by A and C. So definitely their profit and loss sharing ratio will change, isn't it? So by chance, if deed is empty, nothing mentioned in agreement, in that situation, how we will prepare gaining ratio? And when new share of profit ratio they have given, so that time how we will prepare gaining ratio? Else, situation that retiring partner's share of profit is taken over by continuous partner in specified ratio. So in these three situations, how we will calculate gaining ratio? So we are going to discuss about it very clearly. Don't miss this video. Try to see till the end of this video. So partnership deed. So nothing is mentioned in partnership deed. So in this situation, they have no idea to calculate gaining ratio. How they can occur that retiring partner share of profit? So they are using their existing profit and loss sharing ratio. So as per their existing profit sharing ratio, this share of profit of retiring partner will be shared to that continuing partner. So their profit and loss sharing ratio will be treated gaining ratio over here. We can see with the example. First situation, when information is not given or when agreement does not exist. So in this situation, illustration 5 dealt about new profit sharing ratio is their gaining ratio. So first example is A, B and C are partners in the firm. Their profit and loss sharing ratio is 3:2:1. 3:2:1. So in that, A retires. First situation is A retires. Second situation is B retires. And third situation, C retires. We can deal with the first situation. Their profit and loss sharing ratio 3:2:1, isn't it? So in that, A goes out from the business. Their remaining profit and loss sharing ratio will be treated their gaining ratio. So their gaining ratio will be 2:1. In this first situation, their gaining ratio will be 2:1, isn't it? And second situation, B retires. So B's share of profit is 2. If 2 gone from that, second situation, A and C are continuous partner. Their profit and loss sharing ratio will be treated as their gaining ratio 3:1. So here nothing, 3:1. We won't take it out because B retired. Here we will not take A's part in first situation because A retired. And third situation is C retired. So C's share of profit is 1. 3:2:1. So 1/6 is C's share of profit. So we don't think about it because C retired from the firm. So their profit and loss sharing ratio will be treated as their what ratio? Gaining ratio. Their gaining ratios are 3:2, isn't it? So this is the method how to calculate that gaining ratio. By chance deed is absent, nothing mentioned in deed. So in that situation we have to work it out this method. Second example for first situation. X, Y, Z share profits in the ratio of 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6 respectively. Who are the partners? X, Y, Z. And their profit and loss sharing ratio is 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6 respectively. So this 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 6 can be written as 3:2:1, isn't it? 3:2:1. You know that simplification. If I do that, you can calculate the answer 3:2:1. Okay. So in this situation, Z died or Z retires. Z retires. So what is their gaining ratio? We are discussing about gaining ratio, isn't it? So when Z retires, what is the gaining ratio? So we can eliminate his ratio. 3:2 will be considered as their gaining ratio. Their existing profit and loss sharing ratio will be treated as their gaining ratio, isn't it? Situation when the new profit sharing ratio is given. New profit sharing ratio they have given. So in that situation, by chance if any partner retire from the firm, you can substitute this new profit sharing ratio like which they have given. In this situation, we are going to find out that gaining ratio. How we can find out? So definitely that ratio will differ. Before case 1 we have discussed, nothing is mentioned in partnership deed and agreement. So in that sense, their profit and loss sharing ratio we have taken as gaining ratio. But case 2, which is situation 2, they have given specially the new profit sharing ratio. But we need to prepare gaining ratio. But we have old profit sharing ratio and new profit sharing ratio. You know that the formula for finding out gaining ratio is new profit sharing ratio minus old profit sharing ratio. So we can find out the gaining ratio by deducting old profit sharing ratio with the help of new profit sharing ratio. By new profit sharing ratio, we can conclude that gaining ratio, how much it will be. So formula is ratio is equal to new profit and loss sharing ratio minus old profit and loss sharing ratio, isn't it? So see these examples. Illustration which deals situation 2. A, B, C are partners. A, B, C are partners. They are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 1 by 2, 3 by 10 and 1 by 5. B retires. Who is retiring? B retires. B retires. From the firm, A and C agree to share future profit in the ratio of 3:2. So A and C is a continuous partner. They agreed to share their future profit in the ratio of 3:2. Isn't it? Here they have mentioned the new profit sharing ratio. When new profit sharing ratio given, how to calculate gaining ratio? Isn't it? It is new profit sharing ratio. New profit sharing ratio. So what's the formula for that? For gaining ratio? New profit sharing ratio minus old profit sharing ratio. Formula for calculating gaining ratio is equal to new profit sharing ratio minus old profit sharing ratio. Shall we do? What is their new profit sharing ratio? 3 by 5, 2 by 5. Their old profit sharing ratio is 1 by 2, 1 by 5. For A, we can calculate first ever for A. A's new profit sharing ratio is 3 by 5. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 and 3 is the A's profit sharing and minus old profit sharing 1 by 2. 1 by 2 and common proportions you can take 10 will be because this set will be multiplied by 2, this set will be multiplied by 5. That's 2 into 3 into 2 or 6 into 5. So it will be multiplied by 2 by 2, 5 by 5. So we are multiplying 3 into 2 or 6 and 2 into 5 are 10, isn't it? And 5 into 1s are 5 minus 5. So new minus old, 1 by 10 is A's gaining ratio. Do you have any doubt in it? Very easiest one. And B's. What is B's new profit sharing ratio? 2. That is 2 by 5. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 2 is, who is? C's, not B's, because B retired, so C's. C's, isn't it? So 2 by 5 minus, what is this old? Old is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. So this will be same. 1 minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1 by 5. So this is C's gaining ratio. So gaining ratios of A and C is 1:2. How we can say this 2? Because this 1 by 5 into 2 means this will be same, base will be same. So 2 by 10. This is their gaining ratio of A and C. Second example for second situation. Let's see. The problem is Hitesh, Rakesh and Mukesh are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 1 by 2, 3 by 10, 1 by 5. 1 by 2, 3 by 10 and 1 by 5. It is their profit and loss sharing ratio, old profit and loss sharing ratio, Hitesh and Rakesh and Mukesh. 3 partners. Rakesh retires from the firm. Who is retiring? Rakesh retiring from the firm. Isn't it? So Rakesh retire. Then, and Hitesh and Mukesh decide to share future profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So new profit sharing ratio of continuing partner is 3:2. Who are continuing partners here? Hitesh and Mukesh are continuing partner. Who retired? Rakesh retired. Isn't it? So in this sense, we have to calculate gaining ratio. What's the formula for gaining ratio? Formula for gaining ratio is new minus old. Isn't it? New minus old. So new ratio is 3 by 5. How this 5 came? Do you know 3 plus 2 is equal to 5? Out of this 5, 3 for first partner Hitesh and minus old share of Hitesh is 1 by 2. Isn't it? So 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2, that base have to be seen, so 10 will be seen. The second set will be multiplied by 5 and first set will be multiplied by 2. So 2 into 3 are 6, 1 into 5 are 5. Base will be 10, isn't it? So 1 by 10 is the gaining ratio for whom? Hitesh. I hope you understand. And Mukesh. Gaining ratio for Mukesh. And his new minus old. New ratio is, what is that? 2 by 5. 2 by 5 and old is 1 by 5. So proportions are same, base are same. So how much it will be? 1 by 5. Isn't it? Else, if you want to convert it into 10, base have to be same means multiply with 2 by 10. So 1:2. This is the gaining ratio of both the partners. I hope you understand. Situation. Third and last situation for preparing gaining ratio. So here, retiring partner's share of profit will be occurred by continuing or remaining partner in specific ratio, which means these many percentage of retiring partner's profit will be given to A. These many proportions of retiring partner's profit will be given to B. So likewise. So with an example we will. Example for third situation. Chani, Mani and Amar are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. Who are that? Chani, Mani and Amar. 3 partners. Chani, Mani, Amar. Their profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. Who is retiring from the firm? Amar is retired from the firm. Amar is retired from the firm. Chani acquires 4 by 9th of Amar's shares. What is Amar's shares? Is 2 by 9. How this 9 came? 4 plus 3 plus 2 is equal to 9. Out of this 9, 2 share is Amar's shares. So C going to get, which means Chani going to get 4 by 9th of Amar shares. 4 by 9th of 2 by 9. Isn't it? Then, and the balance is acquired by Manny. So balance share will be acquired by Manny. Manny, calculate new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. Two ratios they are asking us to prepare. One is new profit sharing ratio and second one is gaining ratio. Let's see one by one. So first we can find out gaining ratio. So base are same. So it will be multiplied. 9 into 9 are 81 and 4 into 2 are 8. So 8 by 81 will be held by C. Isn't it? And remaining share will be taken by A. And the remaining shares will be occurred by who? Manny. Isn't it? Already Chani, which means C, occurred 4 by 9th of 2 by 9 is equal to 8 by 81 occurred by C. And remaining will be occurred by A. Isn't it? Let's prepare that remaining share, how much it will be. 2 by 9 minus 8 by 81. Then remaining share we can find out, isn't it? So here 81, here we can multiply by 9, we can get 81. So 9 into 2 are 18 and divided by 81 is the common. 18 minus 8, this proportion 8, isn't it? So we can subtract from 2 by 9 minus 8 by 81, remaining share will be 10 by 81. 10 by 81 will be held by whom? Will be occurred by Manny. Manny will take 10 by 81, isn't it? Okay. Now we know that gaining ratio of both the partner, Chani and Manny. So Chani's gaining ratio is 8 by 81 and Manny's gaining ratio is 10 by 81. So their gaining ratio is 8 is to 10. It is their gaining ratio. We found gaining ratio. Gaining ratio. I hope you understand. But in the problem, they asked us to prepare new profit sharing ratio. So what is their old profit sharing ratio? With that we can add that new, which means that share acquired from retired partner. Isn't it? What share? 8 by 81, 10 by 81. That is occurred from retiring partner to continuing partner. So continuing partners are Chani and Manny. Retired partner is gone out from the business now. So new profit sharing ratio of continuing partners C and M. So existing ratio is 4 by 9. Existing ratio is 4 by 9. And how much share is acquired? Plus 8 by 81. It is the gaining ratio, isn't it? 8 by 81. So it will multiply by 9 by 9. So 9 4s are 36 plus 8 divided by 81. Isn't it? We are preparing for C, Chani. So how much it will be? 44 divided by 81 for C, isn't it? And for M, Manny. Manny's calculation. So Manny's existing profit and loss sharing ratio 3 by 9. 3 by 9. And share occurred from Amar is 10 by 81. Plus 10 by 81. 81. So here we can multiply by 9 by 9. What answers will come? 3 9s are 27, isn't it? Plus 10 divided by 81 is equal to 37 by 81. So their new profit sharing ratio of Chani and Manny's are 44 is to 37. 44 is to 37. It is the new profit and loss sharing ratio for continuing partner, that is C and M. If you have any doubt, you can leave in comments and you try to practice more problems related to these three situations. Definitely they will ask for 1 mark or 3 mark based questions like this only. And better you prepare with T.S. Girival's book. T.S. Girival's book. And you have to be practiced already that NCERT book. NCERT book, go through it clearly, and apart from that, practice many problems. See all the illustrations which is appeared in Grewal's book, and you practice all the numerical problems which is given in NCERT book as well as Grewal's book also. If you have any doubt, don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you.